In this video, I'm going to be talking about our Bonneville half-belt leather jacket and the history, the context of what a half-belt leather jacket is. I'm also going to be talking about the fit, the feel, and the function of the Bonneville, so let's get into it. I am going to start out with the somewhat abridged history of a half-belt leather jacket and what it means to have something specified as a half-belt style leather jacket. In history, we've started to see half-belt leather jackets born out of full-belt style leather jackets. You can see this in a wartime era of fashion, stemming off of like a peacoat or trench coat style jacket design. Another example of a full belt style leather jacket would be something akin to this type of Belstaff jacket. So fast forwarding bit by bit with the inclusion and invention of zippers, full belt leather jackets kind of birthed a half belt leather jacket design. This started around the 1930s, and more specifically for case of historic reference, let's look at this Hercules jacket by Sears. This is very much the staple and benchmark of what a classic half-belt jacket looks like, and also what it functions like, because we're going to talk about that as well. So with a half-belt leather jacket design, it was evolved from a full belt leather jacket with, a longer body length, but with a half-belt jacket, obviously the length is a little bit more short, more kind of traditional, so to speak. But realistically, what defines a jacket as a half-belt jacket is this panel right here. As you can see on the back of our Bonneville, we have this half-belt panel. Sometimes referred to as a false half-belt, but for sake of this video and sake of instruction and explanation, we're talking half-belt. And this design and these choices are not anything new. They've been around for just about 100 years now. And they all share very similar design choices, style, and utility. And again, with our Bonneville leather jacket, we are referencing those design choices, some style and utility, all the while bringing our own herbs and spices into the mix. From what I've researched, from what I've experienced, a lot of folks think that the half-belt style leather jacket is birthed from workwear, which is, I'm sure 1000% true in some regards. But from what I've seen and from what I gather is that it was mainly meant for casual wear and sport wear and even motorsport wear with the rise of motorcycles and cars becoming more and more and more advanced and culturally relevant. So these jackets are meant to be very casual, somewhat dressy, but ultimately timeless, classic, and good in just about any situation. Through pop culture, you've seen half-belt jackets in iconic movies such as Rebel Without a Cause, The Wild One, which are two of my favorite movies in that order, and even Bruce Willis wore it in a movie called Surrogates. Now, historically, within half-belt jackets, obviously we've spoken about the physical half-belt, but the side adjusters, like on our Bonneville, these have been seen in various locations within the jacket. Even in our own design, sampling, and research phase for the Bonneville, we tried out different styles and locations of side adjusters. We tried some on the bottom, which has been seen throughout a couple jackets throughout the years. But ultimately, we wanted them in line with the half-belt panel on the back of the jacket. As you can see on me, they are kind of out of the way. They're not really clanging around all that much. Even though they feature a, pretty good bit of hardware, they're very much out of the way and not really a bother whatsoever. Obviously, the utility of these side adjuster straps is to adjust the side. You can cinch it in, you can loosen it up, depending on how you want your jacket to fit and feel. One of my favorite things with a half-belt jacket is on this one ad that I found from Sears way back in the day is that they described the chest pocket as a humidor chest pocket, which is so interesting to read because nowadays usually people are putting phones in there, keys, wallet, a vape, whatever trinket you may have. It was just really, really classic to see it described as a humidor chest pocket, because that's just where you throw your smokes, your cigars, matches, all those smoke accessories. So for most half belt designs throughout history, they do come zipped, just like ours. Ours has a 7mm YKK kind of ball and chain style chest zipper with a double welt over the zipper track. Anyway, going back to the back of the Bonneville, you can see a multi-paneled back design with a center box pleat. Also a rear pointed yoke on the shoulders of the Bonneville. Half belt jackets throughout history have had many different back designs. Some of them have action backs on the shoulders. Some of them even have a multi-pointed back yoke. But in this case, we love the utility, the look, and the feel of what we did with the back of our Bonneville. Again, the center box pleat allows movement. It allows movement and comfort with the arms and the shoulders when wearing the jacket. Just an added little extra touch of utility. And another thing that we've kind of quote-unquote modernized a half-belt jacket is we feature a design that is generally new to us and what we've been doing, and we love it. So normally you can see half-belt jackets with buttons or something like that, but we wanted something a little bit more modern and utilitarian, so we opted for snaps. You've got the regular kind of suggested closure, so to speak, but then also, if you want a more snug fit, you can opt for the tighter of the snaps, and it'll hug it right to your wrist if you prefer that kind of fit and feel. And since they are snaps, they are dead easy to pop on, pop off. If you're like me and you wear a watch or even like an Apple Watch or something more bulky, you can just easily pop it off, take the jacket off, and then you can just reapply the snap. Dead simple. So that is a quick and brief overview of the history of what is a half belt style leather jacket. Now let's talk about the materials in which we are using for the Bonneville. As far as the main leather construction of the jacket, we are using our full grain 1.5mm thick semi-vegetable tanned cowhide. Obviously it is in a black color. With the black with the silver hardware is a really sharp look. On the inside of the jacket, we feature our usual 100% cotton twill liner in a somewhat sage olive green color. And something that we've done to modernize the half belt style jacket is, again, throughout history, a lot of them didn't really have interior pockets, just the 2 hand warmer pockets on the exterior as well as the humidor chest pocket. We decided to add our usual 2 interior pockets. So on the one side, it is just an open face, and on the other side, it features a YKK zipper slide closure. And great use, great function with these. If you're ever walking around, the city, or you just want your stuff a little bit more secure, it's great to just throw your wallet, your keys, your phone in the jacket. On the front, we have a symmetrical main zipper closure. This uses our 10mm YKK zipper head. We have a nice kind of raised zipper line from the bottom hem, creating this little bit of a split just for added utility of comfort when sitting or just kind of wearing in general. And unlike our Daytona Reload, this one is just a regular open-faced zipper, so to speak, without any uses of welts over top. Only on the chest pocket you can see the hidden zipper function, look and feel with a double welt over the zipper track. Yeah, the front of this jacket is super minimal, super easygoing, very casual. The fact that it has very little fuss on the front is a huge calling card to, again, not only referencing famous vintage and heritage style half belt leather jackets, but it just makes for an easygoing jacket that isn't overly in your face flashy. It's very classic, it's very easygoing, very subdued, very timeless. Very timeless indeed. Now let's talk about the fit and the feel. So let's get right into that. So as per the usual, I'm wearing the men's medium. It fits me great, it feels great, and I'm going to tell you why. And I'm also going to tell you how you can figure out what jacket size you should be looking at for yourself. So let's talk math here. On me, my chest measurement, my body chest measurement is 101 centimeters. Now, we usually suggest adding anywhere between 6 to 8 centimeters, and that equals your jacket measurement. So 101 plus 8, 109, 110, which fits right into our US medium on the chest. And on my bottom hem, where, this line right here, just below my belt line where the jacket sits open, my personal body measurement on that is 96 centimeters. With the added 8 centimeters, that bumps me up to 104, which is right in line with our US men's medium size. And this is what it looks like on me. The sleeve length is perfect, the jacket length is perfect. I am 190 pounds, standing at 6 feet tall. So this is generally the suggested proportion for what we kind of suggest our customers to be looking at. But if you want something slimmer, if you want something more roomier, you can either just size down and or up for that. Ultimately, we are introducing the Bonneville because, well, this is our first ever stab at a half belt style leather jacket. And we just wanted something different, classic, super retro, super vintage inspired. And again, we wanted to do our thing with it. So with the Bonneville, it is perfect for somebody who loves the classics, somebody who's a bit of a history nut, somebody who likes the idea of 100-year-old style leather jackets made brand new. And realistically, I didn't write the book on this. A black leather jacket fits in just about anybody's wardrobe, especially when the design is referenced to be almost 100 years old. It is timeless, it's classic, it's always cool, and that works for us. So with the Bonneville, we're super stoked to roll it out. We're super stoked to introduce it. And the Bonneville is available right now on our website, www.mastersupply.co. Jump on there to see more photos, the size chart, all that fun stuff. And if you have any questions, either shoot us an email or jump on our Instagram messages, our website chat, anything like that. Hopefully the look back into history brought some things to light as to what is a half belt jacket, why are they made that way, and where have I seen this before kind of thing. So other than that, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you at the next one.